Good morning from BBC London News. I'm Victoria Hollins. The government has been told to act now to avoid going over its £9.3 billion budget for the London Olympics. The National Audit Office says a doubling in the cost of security means the budget is so finely balanced. There's a real risk that extra funding from the taxpayer will be needed. Ministers insist there are millions in a contingency fund, but the spending watchdog says it's essential to curb costs now.
I think the pressure will be there to spend whatever is needed. I think the government also know they have a financial discipline of the £9.3 billion budget. They will not wish to spend more than that money. That's why one of our recommendations is that they take rigorous action to make sure that they control any extra costs.
The family of a private investigator who was murdered in South London 24 years ago are to meet the Home Secretary. Daniel Morgan was found in a London pub car park in 1987. He'd been attacked with an axe, but no one has ever been convicted. Theresa May will be the first Home Secretary to meet the family. An open meeting will be held this morning to see if more can be done to promote technology businesses around Old Street's so-called Silicon Roundabout. The London Assembly's Economy Committee will examine the progress of the tech city, which was launched last year. There's an extra 400 tech firms, but some companies say local rents are starting to rise since companies like Google have moved to the area. Right, time for a check on the travel and the weather with Louise Pepper. Louise.
Good morning. Not a good start for the tubes, I'm afraid. Overrunning engine work at Finsbury Park even, means the Piccadilly line is suspended between Arnos Grove and King's Cross, and the Victoria line is suspended between Victoria and Seven Sisters at the moment. Take a look at the roads then, and this is the M25. It says busy, I'd say incredibly slow clockwise through junction 5 for Sevenoaks. That's really turned more slow in the last few moments. Just a little further back, the QE2 bridge is moving pretty well, as you can see, heading clockwise from Essex into Kent this morning. St Paul's Cray, Sidcup, the A224 still closed between here at Crittall's Corner for the A20 and Midfield Way after that fire on Saturday night. You can see we still have lane closures on the A20 as a result of that as well. Heading into the Blackwall Tunnel, the queues are building as always, heading up northbound from Blackwall Lane, as you can see, and over the other side of the river, the A13 is looking rather busy as well, westbound from Dagenham heading through to Barking. Now, if you're leaving the house the next few moments, it is a cold morning out there, very similar to yesterday. Cold and sunny, and there's a risk of the odd shower perhaps on your way home tonight. If we take a closer look then, as you can see, plenty of sunshine around through this morning, but those brisk winds stay with us, and the cloud will be building up through this afternoon. Temperatures around 6 or 7 degrees Celsius, maybe 8 in central London, but as you can see, those showers will arrive later on this afternoon. A cold night overnight, perhaps not quite as cold as last night. Similar day tomorrow, bright and crisp, but looks like a wet and windy day on Thursday, but mild.
Winter has arrived, hasn't
Yes.
it? Thanks very much indeed. That's it from us for now. We're both back in half an hour. Do join us then if you can. Bye for now. Thanks very much indeed. That's it from us for now. Don't forget, you can always get the latest on our websites. We're both back in half an hour. Bye-bye. Good morning from BBC London News. I'm Victoria Hollins. The government has been told to act now to avoid going over its £9.3 billion budget for the London Olympics. The family of a private investigator who was murdered in South London 24 years ago are to meet the Home Secretary. BBC London has been given exclusive access to London Ambulance's control centre and paramedics to experience firsthand the challenges they face. Right, let's get a check on the travel and the weather with Louise Pepper. Louise.
Good morning.
And winter is here. Thanks very much indeed. That's it from us for now. We're both back in half an hour. Join us then if you can. Bye-bye.